Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far. The weekend is upon us. It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be diving into Vechain because we told you on this channel that we were going to cover this altcoin more regularly, as Vechain is one of our favorite altcoins. We think it is a super strong cryptocurrency with a far-stretching use case that is going to accrue a large market cap as a result of it. Today, guys, we're going to be updating you on it because people are asking me. We're going to address a comment straight off the bat. People are saying, all in crypto, why is Vechain underperforming some of the other market participants? Like right now, for example, it's Cardano and XRP. We have preached on this channel since the inception of it that there is a flow of money into these markets. Things work in a kind of a wave or a kind of flowing structure, and the flow of money goes to Bitcoin first, Ethereum, your larger altcoins, and then trickles down to the smaller ones. And Vechain is still a smaller altcoin. You can see it has not progressed on the charts just as far as Cardano and Ethereum, both clearing some key levels of resistance. But this, let me reassure you, ladies and gentlemen, is coming for Vechain. And what you want to be doing, and I can't really say what you want to be doing, but this is not advice. This is just what I'm personally doing because I'm still looking to accumulate Vechain. On the pullbacks, I am accumulating because I think we are now in an uptrending cryptocurrency market. And Vechain is along for that ride and is actually going to do very well. We know when this cryptocurrency gets moving, it gets moving with a lot of momentum behind it. And I actually believe that Vechain is going towards that $1 to $1.50 mark. It's going to be somewhere around there. Lots of people are still doubting that, but I think crypto and certainly this project is going to surprise many of you out there. You just have to be patient. Now, one thing that I want to point out, as you can see with Vechain, that it hasn't broken some key levels of resistance created by this correction, whereas something like Ethereum and of course the leader of the market, Bitcoin, has already done. This structure here that we see on both Bitcoin and Ethereum is yet to come for Vechain. You are just working your way out, you're staircasing out of these previous resistance levels that are now flipping to support, and you can see you're at a very nasty resistance level right now, ladies and gentlemen, that has acted as resistance previously on both the way down, both the way down and the way up. But one thing that I want to really point out is once you clear these resistance levels, guys, and there are a few more above us that I've not got drawn on the chart, it is going to be very impulsive. You know, the crypto market is confirmed that it's in an uptrend. You guys know that we called for Bitcoin and many other cryptos out there because they essentially follow Bitcoin and set up a similar structure with this falling wedge. That this is a trend reversal pattern, and essentially you have had a confirmation with higher highs and higher lows of this trend reversal, and I believe that's going to continue. I think this year is going to be a spectacular one for the crypto space, which is going to literally see trillions of dollars flow into crypto. I mean, I think you are going to see significantly more than 2 trillion, which is round about where we are today, flow into this space. So the market as a whole is going to significantly more than double. We're very, very excited. The stars are essentially aligning. This has been a long, drawn-out pullback where Vechain suffered pretty devastating consequences. We know that altcoins they act at a very higher beta than Bitcoin. Bitcoin sold off by 55%. To just remind people, from the very top of Vechain all the way down to its bottom, sold off by about 80%. That is a pretty significant pullback. But ultimately, guys, we think everything is absolutely A-OK. On the daily, which I'll quickly highlight for you, you can see that you are still overextended from your EMA. And just remember, guys, every time you come away from your EMA, it is always met with a kind of equilibrium. It's always met with a kind of you're met with a connection with it. So we are anticipating that. We do think Vechain is going to do quite a lot. This EMA is going to really act as support in an uptrending market. People don't really like EMAs. We happen to think they are a very useful tool to put on your chart, certainly the 20 EMA across most time frames, because you will notice that it can be a real indicator that a trend could be reversing, because on a downtrend it acts as resistance, and on an uptrend it will act as support, and you'll kind of ride above it, you'll ride up it, if that makes sense. So we're expecting big things for Vechain, and we think it actually, from an investment standpoint, could actually be a good thing that it's not done what your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and your kind of Cardano and XRPs are going through at the moment. You know, this is really, I hope what you're seeing by me showing you this is the flow of money into the crypto space, and we are super excited. One thing you will of course notice is volume is still very low. You can see your volume is still exceptionally low, but we do think it's coming back, much the same as how you ended your two wave, and we are going to start to see the signs of that when the summer really comes to a close, because many people go on holiday. You've got to remember, essentially we've been locked up for the past 2 years, and you have your little bit of freedom. People are going to take full advantage of that and maybe step away from the markets, even though you could potentially be missing some of the best trades that this year is going to have to offer. I believe are definitely in the crypto space and are worth paying attention to. So things are looking fantastic for Vechain. We're just waiting for the flow of money to kind of get down to these lower coins. It's coming. You are seeing some of them benefit right now, such as your Polygons, which was kind of inevitable, your Stellars, etc., etc. It is going to flow to Vechain very soon, I believe, and you know, you are going to clear. Whereas with both Ethereum and Bitcoin, you've cleared those resistance levels. You've not yet done it for Vechain. You are going to get up there, guys, and you can see. Really, right now, certainly on the daily, you know, you're coiling up in this zone. You're rejecting off it. You're coiling up. You're building up momentum before then taking you to the next one. Before the CMA creeps you up and you kind of continue onwards and upwards. So that's really the bulk of what I have for you in this video. Let me know, guys, if there's any other projects you would like me to cover. We're trying to cover, you know, some of our top altcoins, but if there's any altcoins out there that you guys would like me to cover, I'm more than happy to do so. The plan is still very much in play for Vechain. You know, we think we are going to get towards that $1 to $1.50 mark, and you have indeed now started your fifth leg, in my opinion. There was many people out there, and I'll show you not on the chart where we've got our Elliott wave theory kind of mapped out. Many people out there that are calling for an A, B, C correction, because you guys will know that within Elliott wave theory you have corrective moves that kind of consist of an A, B, C correction. Elliott wave theory gets flipped on its head, and people are calling for this A, B, C correction and essentially saying that we're still in it. No, I disagree with that. Certainly, I think we've finished the fourth wave and we're now in the fifth wave, and you're going to have corrective waves within that until towards the end of the year, where you do have a kind of bigger ABC correction. All depends on the overall market and the direction it's going in. But what people are essentially doing is drawing something like this and saying, look, this is just a bear trap and is setting up for some more downside continuation. I happen to disagree with that rather strongly. However, you know, time will really tell. You know, the bias that we are holding is that, you know, this fourth wave, this ABC correction has already been had, ABC, and you're now ready for continuation with this as a kind of floor. So yeah, guys, just expect things to get moving much the same as the three wave. Everything's fine. Please don't get too disheartened. I know how disheartening it can potentially be when, you know, your coin that you're all in. It's why it's important to diversify into the crypto space, be in a number of different projects. We're really in Vechain because we like the idea of a supply chain blockchain. We're in a number of we're in our smart contracts, we're in our DeFi projects, etc. We're in our oracles. But one reason we're in Vechain is because really the sake of diversification. We like the fact that it is a very heavily focused smart contract blockchain. We also like the fact that they have partnerships with the Chinese government and they're very Chinese or China friendly. China seems to be okay with them when we know they're obviously quite against a number of other cryptos out there. So always be diversified in the cryptos. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. But Vechain is a very, very strong project. I mean, I'm looking to still accumulate it. It's a project that, you know, I think is going to do very well. And when the true value of it, I mean, we're hearing on a daily, but well, not daily basis, but pretty much every week that they're cornering another $1 billion industry in this country or that country, and they're revolutionizing and helping the world in this sense or that sense. So it's a coin that I think really deserves to be on most people's portfolios, certainly if they have that risk kind of adversement, because we know it sells off significantly harder than your Ethereums and your Bitcoins. Guys, that is really all I have for you in this video. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Hope I've not rambled on too much. Just thought I'd give you an update because, like I say, it is a comment that is coming up a lot now. Essentially, you're just coming into resistance. When you clear this resistance and you're coiling up to kind of do so right now, you are going to see a very short move to round about your 14 sense mark, before then a continuation structure ensues, and this uptrending market continues in that direction. That's what we're in, guys. That's the main takeaway, is the crypto market is now uptrending, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are largely going to lead this, and altcoins are going to follow and actually outperform as we go on throughout the second half of the year. That's all I have for you in this video, guys. I'm going to love and leave you. If you've enjoyed the content, like is always appreciated. So is a comment. And hopefully I will see you all on the next YouTube video. Thanks a lot for watching.